If you've seen the final credits roll on Stranger Things and have gone through the 5 stages of conformity gate grief, then you're probably scouring the streaming services, hitting the 80s classics, trying to find that specific synth-driven feeling. But what about a game that throws you headfirst into a world of things that are also strange? An 80s-inspired comic book-style game with ghosts, UFOs, and mysterious monsters in the woods. That is the pitch for I Hate This Place. Is it any good? Well, watch on and find out. I Hate This Place puts you in the tight denim shorts of Elena, as she and her friend Lou foolishly piss around conjuring a demon dude of sorts. Naturally, they get separated, and you begin this adventure on the back foot, armed with nothing but a bat and the ability to run and crouch. But these are actually your best tools, but more on that later. It's a slow start, and it definitely takes its time to reveal its true intentions. For the first hour or so, I didn't exactly realise what I was playing. I thought it was just a cool comic book style isometric adventure game that I would beat and delete. But it's more. On the surface, it looks like a crafty survival horror game, and its opening act solidifies that, teaching you how to tool up and take on, or avoid, the horrors haunting the halls of the underground bunker. But once you're out of the bunker and above ground, you discover what's really under the hood. You've got a large map with plenty of spots to explore, dungeon-style areas and blueprints to find that help you craft better gear. You've got multiple quests that you can tackle at your own pace. You've also got to manage your health, stamina, and food, as well as your inventory, lest you get bogged down with all the crap you collect along the way. You've also got a homestead, where you can turn your hand at becoming self-sufficient, growing food in gardens, water from a pump, building a workshop, a kitchen. Yeah, it's basically Stardew Valley with monsters. I'm boiling it down to the basics there, but if I had to sell it in a sentence to a casual player, that is how I would put it. With that comparison in mind, does it hold up as an alternative, cozy game? Well, not really. It's not asking you to mingle with the locals want to eat your face, but it also doesn't force you to hit any story beats in any particular order. Following the mysteries is good fun, and exploring usually rewards you with new gear, and if you manage to survive the night, where the real creeps come out, the tension ramps up too. But you can always take a step back from the story and just focus on your homestead, if that's what you want to do. But don't get it twisted, the focus here isn't on being a top farmer, it's about solving the mysteries, which involves using Elena's notepad and sketches to solve some simple puzzles. But you're not just Scooby-Dooing, you're surviving, either blasting monsters or smashing them in with a baseball bat. Sometimes you have to fight. And the combat is functional but basic twin-stick style shooting controls, and it's quite clunky and weighted, but in a good way, because it made me think, do I have enough bullets for this, or am I better off crouching down and sneaking round? And I often found that by taking my time and being smart, I stayed alive longer. So yeah, the combat isn't the most satisfying, but it's good enough for when you need it, and it forces smarter play, so I don't know if I can knock it. It felt challenging, and I rarely ever felt 100% sure going into an encounter. I think that makes for good survival horror. One thing that does drive me crazy is the camera and the culling of the environment as you move through it. Sometimes I get stuck on something I didn't realize was there because the game has cut the top 90% away, so that I may better see the bastard about to kill me. Not being able to rotate the camera at all is a bit of a ball ache at times, and I did sometimes find myself instinctively reaching for the right stick to turn a camera that doesn't move. It's only for aiming ranged weapons. But you get used to it, and in time, I came to realize it made sense to lock the camera, like Stardew Valley, because it makes memorizing the open world a lot easier. Which is good, because you'll spend a lot of time running around from place to place, though there are fast travel spots and safe houses to sleep and save your progress. Oh yeah, it's one of them. No auto-saving here. Proper 80s style. One of the biggest positives I have for I Hate This Place is that I actually don't hate it as a place. It's creepy, cruel, and cold, but it's also very inviting. The graphics are bright and colourful, solid fills and stark lines make up the majority of what you see, and it makes for an easy-to-read experience. Mostly, my aforementioned camera whining being the main rub. And the audio? Brilliant. Let me start by praising the fact that it's fully voiced. No endless scrolls of text here. The voice acting is actually enjoyable and serves the story well. Then there's the music. The main menu theme alone tells you exactly what atmosphere they're going for. Moody, synth-heavy dread. I Hate This Place takes a colourful stab at being a crazy, cozy hybrid, and it's genuinely good fun. The story is mysterious, intriguing, and well told, even if I personally fractured the narrative by having too many questlines open at once, but that's a me problem. If you want a survival game with some heavy dose of 80s nostalgia and a story worth following that doesn't feel like a cheap cash-in, then this is it. It's creepy, mysterious, and good fun to play. It's challenging, and you'll die and you'll get annoyed for not saving when you should've or not having enough food, ammo, or bandages, and that's part of the appeal, the survival aspect, beating the self-inflicted setbacks, going again, and yeah, save scumming the shit out of it. And that is the end of this review. Look, more stuff. Don't forget to hit the like and hype buttons below and subscribe if you haven't already. And give the bell icon a ding so you get notified whenever there's something new to watch. It won't always be good, but I promise it will always be monetized. I've been Chris, you've been gorgeous, and I'll see you on the next one. Until then, cheers my dears.